In this video guys, I'm going to introduce you to a new agentic framework called WAP. If you want to access and download WAP, then this is the direct URL to download it. So depending on your host operating system, in my case, I'm using Kali Linux. So they provide various versions depending on your operating system. So the cool thing about WAP is it's able to run on your terminal if you're using Kali, and you are able to explore some of the tools that come built in with Kali to run some of the pen test attacks, which we are going to experiment with in the latter stages of this video. So depending on your system architecture, since you're running it on Linux, I'll choose the .deb version. And the current processor that is running on my CPU is running on the architecture x64. So you can just simply select the x64 version. Then click download now. And it should start your download. So let me close this one. So you can just simply open this from the terminal so that you can proceed to install WAP on your system. So if you list the current files in the directory, you can see the WAP file with the extension .deb downloaded, and the package that we'll use is a dpkg package that comes with Kali that is able to install this specific file. So we use the command dpkg, then specify the I option to install, and we'll specify the name of our file, which is WAP terminal.deb. So we'll run it as sudo. So we'll run dpkg command again as a sudo user. Specify the I command for install and the name of our file. So we've already installed WAP, and if you want to access the application, you can just simply search for WAP from the search menu. Then it will give you an option to sign up. So once you install WAP, it should give you an option to create an account using a Google account. And once you create that account, it will give you a 5-day pro trial, and it will redirect you to this WAP interface. So what you basically do, if you want to access your terminal, just press Ctrl+Shift+T, and right now you'll be accessing your terminal using WAP. So basically we can run the basic Kali commands like who am I, and as you can see, it returns the results similar to what we get when we run these commands on our normal terminal. So basically we have our agentic framework, which is WAP, that operates on the terminal. And as you can see guys, we are able to execute some of the Kali commands. If we want to escalate our privileges to root, then it's straightforward. And as you can see guys, we are able to access our root interface by basically running the Kali commands. So just to give you a brief overview of how WAP terminal is structured, as you can see right here, we have details about our account. We have the agentic framework. So if you want to deploy your own agent, then you can create a new agent from WAP. If you want to insert speech or voice inputs into your AI prompts, then you can use the voice input. If you want to attach any files, then there's an option over here to attach files. And as I showed you guys, if you want to run basic Kali commands, then you can do it from the WAP terminal. So basically, we've seen how you can install WAP, the Debian based package, in Kali based systems so that it can operate on the terminal as the AI agent. So we've seen the WAP terminal interface and we've executed some of the Kali commands. And right now I'm going to show you guys how to configure some of the WAP settings for your WAP terminal agent. So in order to configure some of the settings, go to your account, click on settings, and as you can see over here, you show the details of the account. If we specify the AI option, we can see we have various profiles created for our agent. So depending on the profile that you want to run, as you can see, the default profile is running on the base model GPT-5. But in any case, if you want to modify or create a new profile that uses a different model, then you can always add a profile from this section, specify the base profile, then your WAP agent will use that specific profile for running most of your commands. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to run a network probing attack, and for this I'm using an Atheros AR971 adapter which is connected to my Kali virtual machine. And before I switch to the Agentic mode, what I'm going to do is I'll check if the wireless adapter is connected to my machine. So I'll use the iwconfig command. And as you can see, we have a LAN 0 adapter that is in managed mode. And in most cases, if you're trying to probe SSIDs of Wi-Fi beacons within a specified area using your wireless adapter, then the LAN 0 interface has to be in monitor mode. So we've already verified that our network adapter is connected to our machine. We can also use the command lsusb that will probe all the USB devices that are connected to our machine. And as you can see, guys, this is our Atheros adapter using this specific chipset, which is the AR9271. So what we'll do is we'll switch from the normal terminal mode in WAP and we'll switch to the Agentic mode. And in order to do that, there's an icon over here, so just click it, and right now we are in Agentic mode. So what I'm going to do is I already have my prompt prepared over here, so I'll just copy it and insert it on my terminal. And basically what this command will do is it will search for all SSIDs within this specified area. So I'll hit enter and leave the rest for AI to handle it. So just click on run to give you prompts to run. So run the check kill to kill all the processes. That's what the AI is doing. And as you can see, guys, we have the beacons appearing over here. We have the SSIDs, the channel that it's using, and the cryptographic cipher that it's using, authentication, and the name of the SSID beacon. So from this you can run further attacks if you want to escalate and run the authentication attacks using air replay. But for now, for this demonstration, what I was showing you guys is how we can use AI along with our wireless adapters to probe the nearest SSID beacons. So that's it for this video, guys. I've showed you how to set up WAP terminal and how to use it in running some of these AI attacks. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. See you on the next one.